Hello and welcome to Dario's Comic School, and today we take again a look at books. Why books? I will tell you. I did a thing on readers are leaders, and we took also a look at the book The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield, and I was not sure if the other books are needed. Like, this is definitely a quintessential book for an artist, and let me tell you why I have these books here. The next video will be about Watchmen. It's a no-brainer, but Watchmen was for me very, very influential, and you will see why. I mean, it's been influential on everybody, but look at the coloring, look at the inks, and this was my main thing, what I took from it, that if you have great freaking inks, you could color this in a very simple way and it would look amazing. Look at the drawings, look at the heaven. It's one blue, it's a white, it's a pink, a darker pink, a brown, a green. That's it. And if you're embarking on a comic career and you want to make money with your art, you need a certain philosophy. We will come to this book in a second, but yeah, let me talk about this, The War of Art. So I bought it all on Amazon. This is not a affiliate marketing thing. This is just sharing my experiences. But I saw them all three, and that was in a time when I was very greedy for information, because I thought if I have all the information, I will do the right moves. And I kind of did. But there's also something that's called analysis paralysis. If I just do videos on this channel and I don't follow up with my own comics and my own artwork and my own Kickstarter or Patreon, it will be just a half of the medal. And so I'm now reading The Turning Pro, and to do the work after that. And I have to say, if you're thinking about getting all three of the books, I think it could be very good, because he's talking about the shadow life and the amateur life, and he goes into depth about his own life stories. And he was a truck driver, a bit similar to James Cameron, and he was kind of drowning his artistic life, and he was living definitely the amateur life. He was running away from his calling. And I see great similarities to a lot of stories like Rocky, to my own life. I don't want to glorify it. There's no glory in the life I've lived, because it's been a pretty stupid life in the pursuit of doing something like this. And in the pursuit of doing things like, how do I make artwork? How can I make great artwork? How can I color it? How can I sell it and make a living from it? It's a question that I tried to solve with a lot of books. Let's see. I have The Dip by Seth Godin. The question is easy. Can you be the best? And if you can be the best, you should continue. Here's another Seth Godin book about marketing. Really cool. A book about meditation. A book about illnesses, because illness was always... I was a very sickly child. Maybe you would say that I have a weak constitution, but I would say that I don't have a weak constitution. I'm a very sensible guy, and I don't see that as a weakness. I see this as a strength, because I am an artist. So I have to see what's not working in this world, so I can shine a motherfucking light on it. So we got here Steranko. We got a lot of Feng Shui stuff, Eastern stuff, Rich Dad Poor Dad, the E-Myth Revisited, Why the Most Small Businesses Fail, The Richest Man in Babylon, About Investing Yourself, How to Bullshit Your Way to Number One by Uber Blatt, a great book, Amanda Palmer, The Art of Asking. These two books are my Bibles on storytelling, Robert McKee's story and John Truby's The Anatomy of Story. Really important. I'm showing you this for a reason. I have a book about love and survival. It's a book that most people that develop illness in older age, it stems from the stress level they have and the lack of love they had in the youth. A comic book here is How Not to Die, a book about basically eating healthy and what to do and what not to do. And I'm preparing you for the life you should live, because maybe if you're here on this channel, it's your destiny to put out something like this, and you should. And so that you can do, you need a good philosophy and a good and healthy body, and money needs to come in. You need to have a great mindset, and so on. So we have here Noam Chomsky, Manufacturing Consent, How the Mass Media is kinda, how do I say? Well, it's a lot about money and making the things that you need so that people vote for the stuff you need. The Completion Process by Teal Swan and The Anatomy of Loneliness, because I found myself in my life in a lot of lonely situations, and maybe you are too, or maybe not. Maybe you have a good life, but these are the stories I will tell one day about what's not working in our society in a really, really fucking cool way. Watch me, it's about to come. The Now Habits, Crucial Conversations, a bunch of comics. We will take definitely a look on Mignola's Dracula, and a lot of Marvel, X-Men, and so on. And here we have Moneyball, How to Win in an Unfair Fight or Unfair Game, and definitely a book that's good, King, Warrior, Magician. Why am I showing you all of this? First of all, I wanted to say, if you're thinking about getting all of them, I can recommend get all three. It will lift your spirit, it will give you guidance, and maybe you should read it from time to time, so that you stay on the path, because you will lose yourself in different stuff, as I did. Lately I'm painting paintings, but maybe I'm not a painter. All my skills went to do this, and now I'm doing something different, maybe because I'm scared or I got traumatized several times, but I need to return to this. And here we close or finish the video, but let me say I'm kinda drawn to Eastern philosophy lately, or always have been, and I'm attracting samurai stuff. I don't know why, maybe to harden my mindset. And this book is like The Five Rings. I'm a huge fan of the trading card game, and I'm a huge fan of the movie The Last Samurai. And I'm gonna read this, and this is like the book of the 5 elements or something like this. And there is like the book of earth, the book of water, the book of fire, the book of wind, the book of void. And I think Magic the Gathering took a lot of this, and Legend of the Five Rings. And we'll see what's in this book. But now, know that to make comics and to make art, you need to be fortified. You need to be maybe a warrior of art. We see us.